One of, if not the best, dendro applicator in the game, Nahida's banner is out right now, so I'm sure a lot of you are looking for a good build for her. Well, I'll see what I can do to learn you a thing or two on different ways you can play Nahida. And if you liked the video, let me know through that good old-fashioned YouTube way. Most of the fun of Nahida's kit comes from its simplicity. Her autos alone apply dendro better than almost any other dendro character. Her elemental skill takes the newest in Sumeru's camera tech, and anyone she captures in her panorama gets cursed with dendro to hold hands from any distance, sharing some of that dendro damage. Her burst constructs Sumeru's housing, but only for pyro, hydro, and electric denizens, giving the active character a buff with more of a buff on its way based on what preferred elements are in the party. Cause as it seems, Nahida does not play well with Geo and Animo.
I guess I'm going home.
And in practice, the way you play Nahida is pretty much you take out your camera and build your house and swap out. Nilou being a devout follower of Nahida makes her godhood literally create a bountiful harvest. The love goes both ways, so the healthier Nilou, the more bountiful the harvest. But as we know from her burst, Nahida only likes a certain type of element, and Nilou, learning from Nahida's wisdom, will only feel comfortable worshipping if her preferred elements are in the party. As long as you stick to these two elements, apply dendro and hydro as fast as you can to create these bountiful bombs. What, it look like cute little hearts?
They're bombs.
Nah, they're bombs, and as such, they'll hurt both you and your enemies. So make sure to bring a good medic, and you'll be fine. Okay, so for a Hyperbloom team, take your pick of main DPS under Electro, Hydro, or Dendro, then pick 2 sub-DPS for applications of Hydro and Electro, whatever you didn't pick for your DPS. Preferably if you have a DPS that you like that builds EM, like Tinari, that would be best. Now what you technically want to do is apply the Hydro and Dendro to Bloom, zap that, trigger Hyperbloom, but then again it works just as well to, a little bit of aggravate never hurt anyone. Oh wait. Yes, it does hurt people. And that's good? Yeah, that's good.
Hey, are those gonna explode? No. I don't trust like that. I'm getting out of here. No.
You should go to sleep now.
Burgeon Nahida team would be when we take those little dendro cores and then apply pyro to them, making them just straight up explode. So maybe you're thinking, oh, so we take a Hyperbloom team and swap out the Electro with pyro. I mean, kind of, not really. With too much pyro, it'll look like a vape comp. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have as much hydro application as you can, so you can hydro and dendro it up pretty well back and forth. And then you bring out your fire move to... In the end, Burgeon is just the AoE chaos version of Hyperbloom's single target. But when the Burgeon hits, it hits. It also hits you as well, making it seem like it's probably a little bit harder to roll face without just killing yourself. But bring a healer and you're probably gonna be fine.
Why did I explode?
So with all these Nahida teams, it's good to bring her in and out for some of that dendro application, but give her one of these weapons and she can be the main DPS for any of the previous builds, going from to... And being a Catalyst user, her dendro application is second to none. Give her some burst on-hit applicators and you'll have no issue melting any group. And if you are having issues hitting aerial enemies, you can always just use
the cube.
The heavens are whispering to all living things. It's time for bed now.
Every so often when the stars align, Nahida will be gifted the power of Hydro. The gods will feel the power of Dendro.
If you find it's raining and you need to do some flowers or something, there's no better team than this one right here. Because Nahida may not be the Hydro Archon, but she surely is the god of the rain. Also works against hydro slimes and elementals, or really just anything with constant self-inflicted hydro. So for Nahida herself, with most of these builds, you're gonna wanna go Deepwood Memories on most teams. And yeah, EM is better on her, so Guild of Dreams, right? Yeah, but if no one on her teams is applying the Deepwood Memories Dendro Shred, you're gonna want it on her, so it's safe set due to the fact that she has such high Dendro damage, someone's gonna want it. For the weapons, these are the best free-to-play options. These are the best 5 stars you can get for her, if you have the option. And these two are my favorite 4 stars for her. Sack for that good EM and the reset, or Widsith if you want the Gamba. And let's be honest, we're all Genshin players, so the gamble is appealing.
Now for some honorable mentions.
Throw Nahida in the Immortal build for Deha, and everyone will be burning to death as Deha just sits there immortal. Nahida Aggravate Swirl Comp. This one seems awesome, I'm just too dumb to tell you how to do it. Link to this one will be in the description. Or for you whales, or incredibly lucky bastards, C6er, and you can do the solo Nahida. Nahida's the Dendro Archon for a reason. She can be incredibly simple, using her E and ult, and that's kind of it at times, while incredibly effective. But where she can be really highlighted is through the lower damage or higher skill capped characters that she helps unlock the potential of, making some builds that with other characters may be hard to make. You can now be more creative, actively playing around with the Dendro element. I mean, let me know what weird builds you guys use her for in the comments, and as always, have a good night. Drive safe. Hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, honestly. I hope you liked it. Genshin is a game that I like a lot. I would probably like to make more videos on it. I'll probably make anime videos one way or the other, so let me know which one you'd prefer, I guess. And remember with Genshin, the builds don't really matter too much, like character to character. You can really just build anything as long as you like the character. You can find a way to make them work, no matter who it is. So, yeah, have fun either way.